Everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sharing with you guys my top favorite spring and summer perfumes. And I know you're probably thinking, but summer is almost over and it's going to be time for fall and winter. I do want to do a fall and winter favorites for you guys, but where I live it stays pretty warm a little bit longer than technically when summer's over. So I'm gonna be able to wear these a little bit longer. And honestly, like, you can wear whatever you want. You know, you don't have to stick to the whole, like, this is the summer scent, this is a winter scent. But some of these I only do wear when it's hot out. But a few of them I will wear all year. I'm gonna start out with my oldest fragrance. This bottle isn't old, like this is a newer bottle, but this is the scent that I have been wearing the longest. And this is Victoria's Secret Bombshell. So this is my husband's favorite. He loves this perfume. And that is because it is very fruity. It is very tropical and tart. And it does. It smells really like sexy, and it has such a, I don't know, I think of like hot weather. I think of tropical island, summertime. This is definitely one that I have worn it in the winter, but now that I have, you know, I have some scents that I definitely prefer in the winter. I don't touch this at all when it gets cold outside, but it's definitely tropical. The notes on Bombshell are purple passion fruit, Shangri-La peony, and vanilla orchid. And the funny thing about that is, if you were to ask me what this smells like, then I would just say this smells like passion fruit. And I've always said that, even before I realized like what the notes were. My husband loves tropical starburst, and to me this smells like a passion fruit starburst. So that's why I always thought, well, it smells like passion fruit, but I find it kind of funny. And the starburst was purple. That was passion fruit. So when I saw this was purple passion fruit, I thought, how fitting, because it really does smell like that starburst. But this is definitely a classic summer, you know, summertime fragrance. It does smell really good, but unfortunately on me it just doesn't last a long time. To be honest with you, I feel like the original bottle that I had lasted longer, and this came in a set. And sometimes I think that, I don't know if they're like, I don't know, sometimes I don't think they last as long in sets. I don't know what they do, if they dilute the perfume or what, or if just over the years maybe they've diluted the formula, but I don't find it as strong as the original that I had. All right, so my next one is also from Victoria's Secret, but this one is newer from me, and this is Very Sexy Now. This came out with the last semi-annual sale that they had. And the complaint that I would have with Victoria's Secret is that they bring out scents for like the semi-annual sale, or they'll randomly bring certain scents out and then they'll like put them away, and you can't find them on the website. Like if you go in the store, once they sell out, they don't have anymore. So even some of the older ones, like just the regular Very Sexy or Heavenly or Rapture, every now and then you can find those, but a lot of times they will, I don't know, they just, you know, say, I guess we're gonna put these away for a while, and then they'll just bring them out occasionally. I guess that keeps them more coveted, you know, if they're a little bit harder to find. But good news, you can find these on Amazon. I'm gonna try to link everything below, like if I find these on Amazon, if they're not on the website. But you can find these for a reasonable price. I did end up getting this from the semi-annual sale, and I got such a great deal on it because I think it was like $10 or less. So the notes on Very Sexy Now are tropical guava, mariposa flower, and Saroa coconut. So definitely tropical. This one's a little creamier. It's got a little bit more depth and warmth than Bombshell, but it's still very tropical. And the thing about this is it lasts a long time. So I don't know which note it is that is long lasting on me, but I find that this will literally last all day. And like I said, Bombshell doesn't last on me. So, but my next scent is Michael Kors Turquoise. And to be honest with you guys, this is probably one of my most favorite scents that I do have. It is so different than anything I own. And the notes in this are freesia, incense, Chinese osman, thus. I don't know what that means or what that is, but that's what it said. Tuberose, iris peony, orris root, musk, cashmere wood, and vetiver. So to me, what stands out the most is definitely the freesia. It's a very, and maybe the iris a little bit. It's very fresh and very watery, like very aquatic. So I definitely think the name Turquoise is perfect for it. It just smells so sweet and fresh, but not a sickening kind of sweet, not a creamy sweet, not a food type of sweet, but more of like a floral, fresh kind of sweet. And I love that. And it really does smell just so summery. This is one I would not wear in the winter at all. Like, not at all. Because it's just too aquatic to me. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but I just wouldn't wear this in the winter. But I love that one. It's one of my favorites. My next one is Juicy Couture Gold Couture. So if you've ever checked out Jeremy Fragrance on YouTube, he is so knowledgeable when it comes to fragrances. I love his videos and I just find him very informative. And this is one scent that he loves. This has been in quite a few of his like top 10 women's scents or whatever. You know, he says this is extremely sexy and just very like addicting and just such a good scent on a woman. And the funny thing is, I saw this at Target and it was like less than $20 and it was like on an extra clearance, and I thought, all right, that's a sign. I'm gonna have to try that. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, so good. All right, the notes on this are berry, gardenia, jasmine, vanilla orchid, honeysuckle, vanilla cream, caramel praline, and sandalwood. I've noticed that quite a few of my sweeter scents have these same notes, so I definitely have a type that I like. The scent that I get most in here is the caramel and the vanilla, a little bit of the, you know, fruitier scents, but mainly for me, this is a very creamy kind of sweet scent. It does smell so good and it lasts. So I really, really like that one a lot. So one of my all-time favorite summer fragrances that I have had actually for a very long time is the Bronze Goddess from Estee Lauder. And this is the body oil spray. It's hair and body spray. And then this is just a little travel version that I got. It has like the little vial inside of it that you put in there, and it's great for travel. Obviously, I took this with me on vacation this summer and it worked out perfect. But the Bronze Goddess notes are Italian bergamot, ginger, mandarin, coconut, vanilla, wood musk, Indian jasmine, sambac, absolute. I'm not really sure what that is. I've never heard of that note. But again, with the whole like coconut, vanilla, sandalwood, that's definitely the scent that you get from this. This is very warm, very coconut, musky, tropical. It doesn't have a kind of that fresh, clean kind of summer scent, but it's more of that good, warm sunscreen kind of scent. And then it's sunscreen in the best kind of way. And if you love like that coconut and warm sunscreen smell, then you will love this. You know what I'm talking about. It's so good. And this hair oil and body oil is great too, because you know, sometimes if I don't feel like putting the perfume on, I just like to spray this in my hair and maybe just put it on my body, and it gives my body a little bit of shimmer, but you still get the fragrance. So it's kind of like a 2-in-1, and I just love multi-purpose kind of things. But this smells so good, and I definitely it's just one that I have to have every summer. All right, my next to last one is from Marc Jacobs, and this is Honey. So honey is pear mandarin, orange blossom, vanilla woods, honey, peach, and honeysuckle. This definitely has a little bit of the sandalwood and the woody, not caramel, but like the, you know, the creamy kind of honey kind of smell. But this definitely has a little bit more of a sweeter smell. I don't know if this is a spin-off of Marc Jacobs Daisy. My daughter wears Daisy, and it's just, I feel like it's like the perfect teenage young adult scent. It's very fun, it's very tart and sharp, and she wears those kind of scents very well. It's a little too sharp for me, but this has a sweetness to it, which is from the honey, the honeysuckle, and the vanilla woods. I feel like that makes it just a little bit more mature, and so I wear this one a little bit better. But it still has that, you know, fruity from the pear and the mandarin that gives it a little bit of a sharpness that still makes it very summery and very tropical. I really do like this one. I don't wear it a ton, but every now and then I'm in the mood for it, and I really do like it. All right, and my very last one is probably my most favorite out of all of these, or it's my most sentimental, I would say, out of all of these, and that is the Tiffany Company signature scent. This came out, it's been out a while now, and since then they've released a lighter version and then an intense version, but I have smelled those, but I still kind of prefer this one overall. So this one is Vert de Mandarin, Noble Iris, and Patchouli and Musk. So for me, the scent that stands out the most is the Iris. I do like Iris, and that is the one, that is the note that like stays on me the longest, that I smell the most. I don't really get kind of a fruity, maybe just a little bit, but I don't really get the patchouli either, or the musk. I feel like this is definitely fresh. When I think of musk, I don't really think of fresh, but on me this translates very fresh and clean. And out of all of my fragrances, this is the one fragrance that I will wear any time of year, any time of day, with anything. I can be dressed up, I can be dressed down, it doesn't matter. This for me is like an everyday, all day kind of scent, and it is very sentimental because this was a gift from my husband. He surprised me. We were in Tiffany's, and I was having a one of my rings fixed, and I remembered that this had just gone on sale, so I was like, oh, I want to go smell it, and I want to get a sample of it. And we walked over, and our sales associate was like bringing out the samples, and you know, she sprayed it, and my husband immediately was like, I love that. So he looked at her and he was like, I'll take it. I want the big bottle. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, I had no idea. It was like a date night. We were going out to dinner. I wasn't planning on buying anything. And he just surprised me with it. It was a really good memory. And this makes me think of him and just his generosity and his love, you know, his love for me. And just that he loves to do little things like that. So I love this one. So anyways, those are all of my, well, not all, but like the ones that are available, because I have some that you can't get anymore, so I'm not even going to mention those. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope my descriptions were somewhat helpful. At least maybe the notes will. I do want to do a fall and winter fragrance video. I particularly have some that are my absolute favorites, but I do only wear those in the fall and winter. Like I said, some of these I wear all year, but mainly my winter fragrances I really do only keep for like winter time. So I would love to do that. If you guys want me to do that, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and liking this video. And if you would, please take time and subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it. But anyways, thanks you guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I hope you guys have a wonderful week. And I will see you soon. Bye.